We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Khalil Shakir, rookie wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills. He's really excelled in the preseason. I think he's been one of the better rookies through the first 2 weeks of the preseason. Really good job beating zone, high-level intelligence, finding those soft spots, understanding angles, when to turn around. And he's just a very smart, nuanced player for being a rookie. Very good ball skills, and he's just really excelled already through 2 weeks. So we'll break this play down a little more slowly right here. Working against cover 3, he's just running a quick seam right here. Good job dipping that shoulder right there. Dips the shoulder to avoid being rerouted. Instantly gets back around, turns that head around right as he gets into this soft spot right here in between 4 defenders. In between this cover 3, starts to slow down so he doesn't drift into the safeties, but because he knows the linebackers are not gaining as much depth, so he slows down, makes this catch right in between 4 defenders. Very good stuff from Shakir. This is very high level stuff, good intelligence. Love to see him dip the shoulder, reduce that surface area, so then the defender can only put a hand on his back, can't really get rerouted, doesn't allow hands into his chest, instantly adjust that angle to get right back onto his landmark and get his head around. Just high level stuff, good football intelligence. Secures the catch, is going to take a hit, so he gets down a little bit, but really good stuff. He's pretty fearless working in the middle of the field. I really like his ability as a slot. Just one of those guys that can make plays at all 3 levels and from inside and outside. He was a playmaker at Boise State. I really loved his college film in that area. He was just a highlight reel with his ball skills, making insane catches. Got Shakir here at the bottom of the screen. Good job running this route with pace, sort of sitting down at the sticks once he sees the DB open up those hips, get down, and good anticipation right after the catch to know where the defender's coming from. He's got good fluidity in his lower half, I would say. He's not the most explosive athlete, but very fluid, has a nice little wiggle to his game, very tough to get a clean hit on. Just sort of sinks those hips, nothing too crazy in the route. He's just running it with a slower pace, and then sits down because it's versus zone right at the sticks, catches the ball, and feels his momentum like going upfield, sees the DB change that angle, so he like dips under him, changes direction. He is very flexible lower half, change direction ability, and then just gets upfield, powers through a couple defenders to pick up a few extra yards. You'd love to see that out of a young receiver, not dancing too much, make the first guy miss with anticipation, fluidity, and then get upfield, pick up, makes contact at the 25, get down to the 23, 22 yard line, carrying 2 guys. Really high level stuff right here from Khalil Shakir. Another play against zone. He was just feeding against zone. Would like to see him face some more man-to-man press, but when he's playing in the slot a lot, he's not going to see that as much. Got Shakir at the top of the screen. Broncos are showing a cover 2 shell pre-snap, and that's what they end up running post-snap, so he does a really good job running his route based on cover 2. He gets this little hole shot right here from the receiver, gets his head around, slows down just enough so the other defender can't come over and hit him. But just, he runs these routes, understands the timings and everything, the coverages. Just a very aware player. Looks like it could possibly be man, but once the corner comes off him right here and plays zone, he gets that head around very quickly. Doesn't want to slow down too much so the corner can drift, but he gets it just enough to get in between the higher DB and the corner, slows it down, makes the catch, very aware of where the sideline is, makes the adjustment, gets those 2 feet inbounds. Just a very high level play from Khalil Shakir. Another play against zone. He understands how to beat cover 2 on the outside in the hole shot. He understands how to attack the seams versus cover 3. Those are their weaknesses in those coverages. And he just, right there, it's pretty nice, like, expecting he might get a press man look here from the corner. So, nice little, like, skip release here. But the corner doesn't really try to get hands on. But yeah, it would have been a pretty solid release. At least get a free release to the outside. And then just sit down in that whole shot zone and then make the catch. Very good stuff from Shakir. In the slot, getting him some design touches, which I like to see. Quick little bubble screen. And just look how it's not anything crazy here, but you can just see his fluidity in his lower half, the wiggle he has. Very quick feet. He has a little bit of a jitterbug type feel to his game. A little bit undersized, which, I mean, he's not the biggest guy, but he's not super small either. So he might get, a little more limited to the slot at times, but I think he has the ability to play outside. He was kind of reminded me a little bit of Robert Woods. Woods is a little bit taller, but I think they have similar games with their inside-outside versatility, understanding of coverages, how to get open. They're not super flashy when running their routes, but just keep getting open, making plays. He's just a gamer. I love the fluidity that he has here, just in the lightning quick feet to set this up. So if he wants to, he can make these sort of explosive plays, makes guys miss, but then he's just freezes the DB there with his feet and then picks up the first down, understanding the situation, very aware situationally. So yeah, that's why I really like Shakir's game. He's just a smart football player for a rookie. Doesn't do anything crazy on this play. Just finds the open area versus zone. He was going to do a little more finesse at the line of scrimmage, but just sees the open area, broken play here versus the zone, and just takes the perfect angle, basically the exact spacing from the safety and the corner. Perfect angle. Doesn't slow down his route until he gets near the sideline so he doesn't go out of bounds, but just gets off the ball quickly. Was going to sort of chip the linebacker, sell him on a route, but then just gets straight up field. It does a good job. Just the corner's eyes get lulled into the backfield, and he makes them pay for it. This slight hesitation that he does to the inside makes it look like he's going to block, and you can see the corner's eyes. He's playing patient here, and then he shoots downfield thinking that this is a run play, because then his eyes get caught in the backfield, and then Shakir just gets out into the open. You can see just the fluidity he has some nice acceleration to his game too. Just love that aspect of his game as well. Seeing a little bit of burst when he wants to. He'll slow, because on some of these routes he was slow playing it, slowing down his routes for zones, speeding it up at times, but just accelerate to get open. Really like that out of Shakir. Another great play from Shakir, attacking the blind spot, sees this corner bail. They're playing cover 4 here. Attacks the blind spot, sells vertical. Always want to see a receiver sell vertical on these type of routes. Make everything look vertical. That's their goal here. Sees him bail. Sort of slow plays this before he gets to his route break here. And then sells vertical. Takes that slight angle to the outside. Forces the DB to get turned around. And then creates all that separation. And gets in between the curl flop defender and this outside quarters corner. Gets near the sideline, 2 feet inbounds, situationally aware, makes these types of catches. He has a little bit of understands how to do the toe drag thing. He's just a very smart player. Just finding these soft spots in the zone. He was doing it all preseason. You just don't see rookie receivers understanding how to do this at such a high level so early on. And he's got very good hands. He will catch a lot of passes. He'll even make some crazy one-handers. But yeah, really good job at tying the blind spot, selling vertical, sink those hips, get out of the break, and then make a catch on the sideline with good awareness. Okay, this is the last play I wanted to break down in Khalil Shakir. Really good stuff here, working this post-wheel concept on the sideline. Just love this. He finds another soft spot in the zone versus cover 3. He's going to start to slow down, but the ball is out, and it's out in front of him, and he has to accelerate. So he accelerates. Really good stuff there, like that burst, and then has to adjust last second, make a tough catch, and is willing to take the hit at the contact point. Just an outstanding play. His ball skills are ridiculous. Nice job. Doesn't really waste any time getting his wheel. If he was being watched, it was more of a man. He did sell it a little bit, but zone, he doesn't have to sell it too much because the eyes are on the quarterback. But just get into his route, finds more soft spot in the zone, but then the ball kind of pulls him towards the corner, accelerates. A lot of receivers struggle to accelerate at the catch point and make catches. So he accelerates and then has to adjust a little bit. Nice tracking here. Gets it on the back shoulder, which ends up kind of helping him take on this hit. But just really good stuff. Gets 2 feet in bounds. He's a ridiculous player, playmaker at the next level. Really excited to see what he can do for the Bills in the regular season. I think he comes in right away. To me, he should be a starter, one of their top 3 guys. Which he might not be instantly right away, but with how he's playing in the preseason, he could easily take one of those top roles. I think he should be their number 3 option right now, instantly behind Davis and Diggs. But even then, I could see him overtaking Davis at some point because he's that special. He's very talented. And yeah, he can make plays at all 3 levels, can make plays after the catch, work over against zone, make plays against man. That's why I want to see him face some more press man coverage soon. But yeah, just very high level play from Khalil Shakir. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.